Hi. Hello. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. This is Dead Take featuring the Newbon. I'm just going to put it out there. If you catch me saying newborn, I was informed by the internet today it's Newbon. So every time you hear me say it wrong, call me on my bullshit. Newbon, and also Ben Starr. I will hold my hands up and say I know less about Ben Starr than I probably should. I have not played the big Final Fantasy that he's in. I did look back through his Wikipedia entry, and I watched him on a bunch of TV shows way back when. But still, Ben Starr, less knowledgeable about. Neil Newbon, Astarian, Hollyoaks, general fame following Baldur's Gate 3. I just saw a lot of him, and I know Dolly loves him. So, Dead Take, everybody. DollyWhiskers, my partner, loves Neil Newbon, so I delivered Dead Take on launch day. If that's also why you're wondering why I'm live on a Thursday, I'm not usually live on a Thursday, so do not let this lure you into a false sense of security. I'm taking advantage of launch. And I don't usually do that. I don't usually do that. But this one, I've also not played a scary game in a while. I'm right here justifying why I'm playing this game. Basically, I don't usually play games on a Thursday, so we're here special anyway. I've not played a scary game in a while. When I started Twitch streaming, I used to play scary games all the time, and then I ran out of scary games. Because as it turns out, there's a lot of scary games out there. Some of their, there's a lot of bad scary games out there. Like a tremendous amount of bad scary games out there, and I ran out of scary games I wanted to play. This took my fancy immediately. But hi, that's it. It's because I'm busy. Chim is free. You're welcome. Yeah, Wiston got a new PC today. Everybody, let's all gather around Wiston and go. How's the new PC? Oh. I'm gonna read through chat real quick. Vulcan Ryan, congratulations on the first. I need what? 1 second. What? 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Come on. There you go. Congratulations on the first. You sneaky bitch. I'm not a sneaky bitch. You're a sneaky bitch. Evil Seedlet, you're... Speaking of sneaky bitches, Evil Seedlet, you're looking absolutely fabulous today. Welcome in. Jura, thank you very much for the contribution. Chat, if you go down to your channel point menu, which is approximately here on desktop, if you're on the default layout of Twitch, go in there. There's a community challenge currently running. If you put channel points into that community challenge, they will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save it. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeem. Evil Seedlet, thank you very much for the contribution. Kara, thank you very much for the contribution. Seedlet, very torn right now because Chim stream, but also I just looked up this game and it looks like my exact wheelhouse. Okay, I'm going to put something out there real early because usually at the end of my streams, I say some very specific words and I'm just going to say them now. You do not have to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. So, if you are going to play this game yourself, it is a story-based horror game. Do not spoil yourself if this is a game that you're going to play. Or maybe you're one of those people that don't mind spoilers and will buy it anyway. I don't know. I'm saying this to everybody, not just Seedlet. If you want to watch this, great. If you don't want to watch this because it's brand new today, that's kind of the danger of playing a game on launch day. So you are excused if you need to leave. I was struggling with something that I was going to play this Friday that wasn't more peak, and actually this is coming clutch. This has worked out real well because it's not a long game, so in theory I'll be able to do sometime today, sometime tomorrow, and hopefully that will be it. Dilemma, thank you very much for the contribution. Sky, thank you very much for the applause. Jura, Chimken compliments himself. It shouldn't be this hard, should it? No, I almost had one. Did you get cranberry juice? I didn't. I'm trying to think. Do you be like that sometimes? I honestly don't know today. For the first time in 2 years, can I say I don't know? Okay, I've got a compliment for myself. I'm a very honest human being. And in all honesty, I can't compliment myself today. Does that work? Does that work? Is that good? I don't have it today. Yeah, that works. Yeah. I don't have it today. I apologize. Chat, sometimes it's just good to be honest with yourself. I'm feeling a little bit medically low in the last 24 hours or so. Jura, funnily enough, knows the reason why. I'm not going to go into great deal about it. I'm in a little bit of pain. But I'm okay. I've also agreed to actually go to the doctors if it gets worse. That's the important thing. That's the big important thing, which is arguably one of the things I should probably be proud of, because I so very rarely go to the doctors. At one point, there was such a long period between me going to the doctors, between appointments, that when I went to the doctors eventually, because it was that bad, they were like, "We don't know you. Did we lose your records or something?" Because there was like an 8-year gap between me going to doctor's appointments. That was a fun explanation. I was like, it was between like the ages of 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that lines up. But like between the ages of like, no, I just didn't go for a very long time. I went to the dentist. No, I don't. I feel like I'm just. Do you want to write your shopping list with me? I'm just reading off really strange anecdote. It's not even anecdotes. Details about my life. There was really bad traffic when driving to work today. Honestly, it was super, super bad, and it was because there was somebody managed to block a road, and that's it. That's literally the news that I've got for you. I might have to move to a separate office later this year. That's very exciting. They still haven't organized it. I think I complained about this last stream. They're all like, oh yeah, this big monumental bit of working is happening, so you're going to have to move offices in case your main office's building falls down. And I'm like, okay, where are we going? And then they're like, we don't know. Can I work from home? No. So you don't know where I'm going, but I can't work from home. That's about it, yeah. Okay, so that's great. I have orange Fanta. I had a pizza for dinner last night. I feel it's a more magical experience. I'm just out here living my life. I'm just out here living my life. I haven't killed anybody at work. That's always a positive. I found myself actively enjoying myself today because I used to... it's not used to. I've been in charge of a company newsletter since I literally joined the company. It was one of the first bigger marketing duties that was provided to me, and I've dealt with it ever since. I quite enjoy it in a really silly sort of way because it allows me to tinker with stuff. Every once in a while, I'll change something, and then I'll go, has this had any effect? And then it does, and then I'm like, wow, pat myself on the back. But in this case, I remember once upon a time, this newsletter being like an entire afternoon's worth of work. And you want to know what? Here's another compliment that I could have said about myself, because I've said this before. I'm pretty damn good at my job. That e-newsletter that used to take like half a day took me 25 minutes. It only took 14 years. Chat, if you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grand scheme of things, I want to tell you that I'm proud of you for something. Some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you've done something cool, if you've done something that warrants, like, public interest, because my community are all highly trained professionals when it comes to this, you need to speak up. You need to speak up. Am I proud of myself today? I booked my first ever blood donation appointment. It's one of those stereotypes, isn't it? I have always meant to do it. I've always meant to give blood. I don't even know my blood type. I just don't know my blood type. I've never done it, and it's one of those stereotypical things because people say that all the time. People go, "Oh, I've always meant to do it," and then they don't, and then I'm one of those terrible people that have never given blood. Congratulations! I'm proud of you for doing so because honestly, it is important that you do that. And if you are in the if you are in the position to give blood, give thoroughly, give thoroughly, give always, get a free biscuit. I am sadly a stereotype. I know I have had 0, which is very highly wanted. Morning. Hi, Curse. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I drew a bit. Evil Seed did some drawing. Drew got that tasty blood. It's full of. It's because of all that pizza. Drew got that pizza blood. Drew got that pizza blood, Cursed. It's delicious. It's full of pepperonis. I don't even know if Drew likes pepperonis. Okay, are you ready to play a game with 2 very handsome men in it? 0, minus, O negative. I was like, O's negative, positive, plus, no minus. No, it's O negative, isn't it? I have the least tasty blood, but I can eat everyone else's blood. In what situation do you find out your blood type? And how have I missed it the entire time? At what point were you told your blood type? I've never, I don't know why I'm saying like this is a negative. That probably means I've been reasonably privileged and lucky when it comes to my health. That I can tell you, but not on stream. Is it about fannies? I don't know mine either. I mean, okay, I'm not the only one. Not about is it about fannies, Jura? I have a hematologist due to a blood disorder, and I asked once if they could test for it, and they said sure. Not 100%? Huh. Now I'm just curious. DM me how you know your blood type, because isn't everybody else really curious how Jura knows their blood type, and it's not 100% about fannies? Anyway, let's play a game with 2 handsome men in it. This is your final warning. If you would like to voluntarily leave because you're gonna get game spoilers, I do invite you to do so. No hard feelings. I need to do this. I need to do that, and I need to go over here. Ugh, I'm gonna back out. Have fun. No worries, Healer. I appreciate you for being honest about it. As it's a brand new game, chat, please let me know if anything is out of order in terms of sound balance. Like, based off the numbers that are on my screen, it's not looking too bad. But here we go. I should have invented multiple counters. There's a line in Baldur's Gate 3 that's like, be careful, I bite, when Astarion says it, and there's a clip that's focusing, that's floating around the internet of Neil Newbon in his native, his native accent saying, it's like, be careful, I bite. And I need to, if you catch me saying, be careful, I bite, numerous times in this playthrough, I also give you full permission to call me on my bullshit.
Hey, Vinny, hey man, it's
there he
Chase.
is.
Can you answer the phone, please?
Good start.
Vinny, you're scaring me, man. Are you at Duke's? Is Duke with you? Answer your phone, please.
Huh? Tell me when you can read it so I can delete it. I'll read it now. I won't read it aloud. Oh, okay. I mean, that's pretty, we won't talk about, but fair enough. Okay, chat, that's Ben Starr. Can you see that? It's very dark. Is this game, like, it's very dark on my screen. Are you able to see Ben Starr's face? I can see Ben Starr's face. There's no face. Okay, you might just need to... 1 second. Gameplay. Display. If I was looking for a... Okay, there's a bit of a face there now. You see the face? That's better on my screen as well. That makes me feel slightly better about the quality of the footage. Good. There's the face. That's Ben Starr. Isn't he handsome? Nice. So faint, but yes. Okay, but it's... I want to keep the mood to a certain degree because it's a spoopy game. We have a wallet. Act. That's Ben Starr. That's him. Vinnie Monroe. Good to know. Good to know. Well, I've discovered I can open and close it. Vinnie Monroe, license number, birth date 14th of March 1998. The fact that that man is somebody that could be born in 1998 would consider that is an adult, right? I was 10 in 1998. Okay, he's okay. He weighs some weight. This is just details about his driver's license. Is there anything else in here? No. We're just going to spend the entire night looking at a man's driver's license. On behalf of Duke Kane, we are delighted to invite you to a private party celebrating the beginning of production, The Last Voyage. +1's photo ID will be required. Well, that's photo ID. Can I...
Vinny, get out of there, please. Just pick up. God damn it. Don't believe what he says, Vinny. Duke is... Please, answer your fucking phone!
Oh. Oh. That's Neil. That's Neil, right? This is Neil. That's Ben Starr. Just in case you couldn't see the... Shut up! Well, I just shat myself.
Hi, my name is Chase Lowry, 6'3", Los Angeles. Just want to say I'm really excited to get to audition for the part of Willie in your upcoming project. It's incredibly exciting, so thank you. Yeah, the question. What have I been up to recently? I've been auditioning a lot, some great opportunities, meeting some amazing teams and directors. And overall, although it hasn't worked out here and there and I've had some clashes, you know how it goes, I feel I've really grown a lot in the season. Well, it's just made me hungrier than ever. So let's get started.
Where can I buy a leather waistcoat? Asking for a friend. Good take.
Vinny, I'm outside Duke's place. I'm outside. I'm coming for you.
Okay, I've got no feet. I've got no feet, but I do have a shadow. Okay, we are actively just in a full-blown point-and-click adventure, aren't we? We have the thing. I will require photo ID, no +1s. I'm wondering if that's what activates the gate. Lighting. Got drawers. Non-disclosure agreement. I'm not going to read you a non-disclosure agreement. Okay, no. Raven Party guest list, 1 to 40. Vinny Monroe is there. Did he say his name was Chase? Chase Larry, check with management, question mark. Note, if Frank Gardner arrives, deny entry. Okay, don't like Frank, whoever that is. What's a very, very important? Is that just very, very important person? Very, very important person, Carlisle Winters? Duquesne, Hollywood's most feared kingmaker. By Edward Russo. Hollywood's final boss, and he's just getting started. That's Whip. Guy still unfinished. Work in progress. That took my brain a couple of seconds. I'm sorry that it took my brain a couple of seconds. Hey, look! It's the map of Los Santos in GTA 5. Oh, wait. It's LA. Sorry. Anyway. And a blank key fob. I've now got a blank key fob. Okay, so well this is quite clearly teaching that I'm gonna have to code a key fob, aren't I? This is like if I go over here, it's gonna ask me to put the key fob on it. Yeah, it's gonna ask me to type the what's the frequency of the code of the thing? Lamp Black Productions. Today's frequency is 320. What is the first 2 digits of the Kane estate? Oh, dot 320. So how many digits is that? So that's empty. Dot 320. 320, 320, 320, 320. 51320. Five one 320. Go. Correct access loaded. This. Put it in your pocket. Thank you for the hydrate. How is it going to look if we're already breaking into a place? I feel... Also, thank you for returning your ocean egg and taking a canyon egg. If this is a property, right? This is a mansion of sorts. That's a security office. It's got a PC in it that allows you to code a key to that gate, right? In what world would this door be on the outside of the fence? I held onto that water egg for so long just to get a canyon. You're all dry now. Congrats. Full moon. I'm not going out that way now because there's... Can I run? That's as fast as I can go. I'm not leaving. I can't leave. Unread message. Kane. Chase Lowry, it's Stu Kane, executive producer of Lampback Productions.
Chase Lowry, it's Duke Kane, executive producer of Lamp Black Productions. You're the boy who sent me some material, your headshot, your audition take. I remember it. You looked vulnerable. That's rare, Chase. See, your friend Vinny, he just plays a part. But you, I think I want you for Willie. As you know, he's the lead role, the soul of The Last Voyage. I think you might just have that kind of soul, Chase. Loyal, trusting, malleable. So come to me. We should meet. Get close. Let me understand you. All of you. Don't keep me waiting.
Uh-huh. Lena Farrow. Hey, Lena, tried calling, but I know you're busy. Any luck with the casting sweeps? Agent, maybe? Hey, Lena called again. Tried to drop by, but Karen said you were out at lunch. Lena, drop me a call when you please. Just wondering if you've heard anything about the casting sweep. Super busy, you know how it is. I'm still pitching you as always, but no bite on the bait yet. No work. Hey, honey, Dad said you're doing well with the audition, so keep me posted if you hear anything great. I told the girls at the salon that you were going to be the next big thing, and they said you were always so good at the high school plays, which you really were. Call me when you get a moment. Love, Mum. Good to talk with you earlier, Chase. Remember what I said, winning is a serious affair. You'll see that there are sharks in the waters. Are you going to be a guppy or a shark? I hate this man already, whoever he is. I want to be the person that gets you winning. I've helped many men in your same position. For the cat's hit. Yeah. I've helped many men in your same position. You'll never worry about money and women again. If you want a further consultation, call me and we'll arrange payment and future sessions. Is that a life coach? Was that a life coach? That might have been a life coach. I don't like life coaches. Like, by all means, if you find yourself in a position, seems, I don't know, but I don't like mindfulness as a process as well. Has anybody in chat come across the concept of mindfulness when it comes to like therapy and psychology? I can't get my head around it. So many people have come to me over the years and gone, you should try mindfulness. I'm like, no. It's very, I find myself as a person, I'm very self-analytical. And mindfulness is sort of like, goes against like the antithesis. It's like the antithesis of my personality. Do you know about it? Okay. George, please leave, sir. I love you, but go away. We're gonna get spooked. I will say, this game is very quiet. I'm very subconsciously aware of my own thoughts. Go over here, go over there. Good. Backwards. Vinny. Message deleted, message deleted. Vinny, where are you, bud? I'm on my way to come find you. Is this not massively suspect? That's better. I just got an achievement for enter the mansion and I immediately turned around and went in a different direction. Looking over here, nope. Okay. I've heard about these Hollywood mansions. I've heard about the sex parties that go on in them. You think we're going to get invited to a sex party? Got a coat room, we got a garage. Or if you prefer, a garage. What does he drive? Drive anything good? Ferrari? I don't like the way every room has got this really ominous... Oh! Hillary repairs service log. Complex issue. There's an explanation of how to access a robot Hoover. Okay, everybody remember, I don't have a screwdriver. Hallback reported as rattling during vacuum cycle, keeps banging into walls. Dark room, safe light has gone missing. New safe light required. Projector. What? What a big, ominous marble garage. Well, I can't get in there either. Okay, I'm leaving. Can I jump? No, it is that sort of game. Hi, Dro. Also, I think Dilemma came in and I didn't actively engage with them. Hi, Dilemma. No, I missed George's appearance. Yeah, I'm sorry. He was here briefly. He was smoking a pipe and talking about better days when Jura actually remembered who he was. Never mind. Oscar Lindholm, 1995. Wonderful. What a lovely picture of a desert. There's Larry. Why is this now more defined than it was in the other list? He's very, very shy with strangers. Gets on with women. Gets on with women. Not immediately by any means, but it tends to be he will hide away, and if it's a woman, he will come out quicker than if it's a man, and then eventually he comes out if it's a man. Another non-disclosure agreement signed by Vinnie Monroe. Okay, so the brother made it in, but why would the non-disclosure agreement be in here? Oh, it's one of those Hollywood parties. There's piles of pills. Carmen Duval, 1948. Jonas Feldman, 1989. Eleanor Moretti. Are these names on that list? No. What a shame. I'll probably not get to pet him if I visit. No, you will. We can always, like, he has one very specific hiding spot where he goes, and, like, if you did visit, you will be able to pet him. Like, you're not going to freak him out if you go to his hiding spot. If anything, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Wow. I really wish doors would stop slamming behind me. Is that too much to ask? Pete Kane. Producer, director, visionary. Where the frame ends, the story begins. I mean, lovely house. If it happens, also okay if it doesn't. Depends how long you come visit for. How long are you going to be in the house if you visit? A couple of minutes, he'd be fine. Sally is the opposite. He usually gets a fright when somebody comes in, but immediately comes out to investigate and sniff. It was always funny because Dolly the cat was always the massively timid one. But she had a lot more balls when it came to introducing herself to... Getting a telephone call from... Maya Kane? Oh, wait, Duke Kane. Is that not the one we just received? I don't know how phones work. Liar, Kane, Ether. Uh-huh. Something is wrong in this house. Father Voss comes in with his prayers, his incense, his murmured Latin, but it does nothing. The walls don't breathe any easier. The air doesn't feel lighter. It's still thick, still suffocating, still crawling with something I can't name. I wake up gasping at night, feeling something pressing on my chest, something cold and unseen, and Johnny just sleeps. He sleeps through it all. How? I heard something last night from a shadow where there should be none, a shape standing by the locked nursery door. I wanted to run, but my feet wouldn't move, and I know I heard it. I heard it so clearly. There was a whisper, so soft, so close. Mummy. Probably a couple of hours, depends on how the plans are for us, and also how you two are feeling. If you either are tired or pain, I'd rather you rest. That's nice. Okay. Basically, me and Jura... Spoilers, chat. Me and Jura have a potential day that I'm going to get to see Jura in real life. Can you imagine seeing Jura in real life? How terrible that would be. The god-awful smell. But I'm sure it would be good. I'm sure it would be wonderful. I need some... Where does... Gonna shake hands? Yes. Yes, without gloves, potentially. I'll think about it. Depends if they've washed them first. Here, I'll get magnets. Duke. This is just, we're repeating ourselves in terms of assets that are just lying around, but if this was a party, it kind of makes sense. Why has nobody cleaned this house? Where's all the cocaine? I heard these sorts of parties have cocaine. I'm not going in a sex dungeon just yet. I draw the line at a sex dungeon. I feel like it wants me to go this way. If I came through that door and then looked around, you go, ooh, a door. It's closed. Shit. Probably no. Jura, I'm gonna extend you a sign of friendship, right? If you want to touch me, which is a very strange thing to say to a different person, but if you want to give me a hug, I won't hate it. That sounds very unconvincing. Jura, if you want to give me a hug, if and when we see each other in real life, you hug away. Or shake hands, or, you know, pat on the back, maybe. I don't know. I'll ask before, yeah. So, me and Dolly want to foster cats one day. If we're ever in a situation where our house is of reasonable size, we would love to foster cats. And this is exactly what we want in our house. And I'm not saying we have anywhere near the money to afford something like that. But it's like an understairs space that's sealed off. It has a nice tree in it, and then there's a door, and you could just have foster cats in there, and they could be padding around, and you could go and interact with them, and they could see your own cats but not be like terrified of them, and they would be in like an isolated environment that you could foster them there until they're comfortable to either be out, which I don't think is really a case when you get these sorts of things, but it would just be a nice, it would be a cat room. I want my own cat cafe in my house, basically. Your red light. Purity? A lift? That's a trap. Give me a minute. Creepy elevator. Definitely wants me... Definitely wants me to... I'm gonna go in this elevator, right? I'm gonna go in this elevator, and if there's a jump scare and I react to it, just know I knew it was coming. I found a... Feature Maker Akita. Momobo's Rain. I don't know what this means. There was a creepy person breathing behind me, and there was a spacesuit on the wall in a shadow, and now there's nothing there. Okay. Hugs only if you could reach full way around. How fat do you think? I'm a large man, but how fat do you think I am? I've been told I'm very huggable. I'll be... Oh, it's the Hoover. The Sinners Showcase, Duke King's Gallery unveils the bargain. I'll get to you in a minute. Hollywood's most enigmatic entertainment mogul Duke Kane is once again thrown open the gilded doors of his extravagant estate, revealing an art collection that blurs the line between opulence and obsession. This time, however, Kane isn't alone in his artistic endeavor. He has partnered with rising star Newbon to craft a provocative piece that reimagines the classic tale of Dr. Faustus within the treacherous corridors of the film industry. Titled The Bargain, the artwork depicts a desperate Hollywood producer signing away his soul not to the devil, but to another producer. Newbon, known for his stark and often unsettling portrayals of ambition, describes the piece as a reflection of the machine. We trade integrity for power, loyalty for leverage. In this town, you don't sell your soul, you pass it along. Kane, notorious for his elusive presence in the public eye, refused to comment on the collaboration, only offering a thin smile when pressed about its deeper meaning. Newbon, however, was eager to elaborate. It's not just about Hollywood, it's about legacy, about the people we let shape our stories and the price we paid for it. Duke understands that better than most. Okay, Hoover. Oh, Oh, who doesn't love a black and white photo in a horror game with the face scratched out? In what world has that ever been a good thing? How come you meet? Is this specifically for you? Or while I'm there, I might as well take the detour. Take the detour. We're basically going to be in the same place at the same time next year. Which is exciting. That Jura might be the first person from the internet that I've met. Okay, I need a screwdriver, because the instructions for this were in the garage. And there's going to be something of importance in the Hoover. If I was a screwdriver, where would I be? Where do you keep a screwdriver in a house that's like an art installation? The basement, right? Next year, I'll stick with next week limits. I mean, if Jura gives me long enough to think about it, it's... Yeah, read note, the final curtain. The fact that we've planned it so far in ahead probably means I'm less inclined to get stressed about it and want to cancel, because I've had like a full calendar year to get used to the idea of seeing Jura for the first time. Do I have a key fob still? No. Well, there's clearly something there. Holy shit, would you look at the size of this bathroom? Whorefest! No, sorry. Whorefrost. Not Whorefest, that's a completely different event. Does anybody else think that that looks like a camera? Well, it quite clear. You hold it that direction, that quite clearly is a camera. Looks like a teddy. I saw a TikTok last night of gaming friends meeting for the first time in X years, and it was so wholesome. I have never met Jura. I've never met anybody from the internet. There's been a few, like, there's been a few on the list. It's one of those funny things. I'm not sure if it's... I don't think it gives too much away. But when I was... This was before Dolly. This was before, like... This was, like, during my school years. We went on a holiday to Spain. This is probably the closest way I can... This is the closest way I can think about it. During, like, my school years, we went on a family holiday to Spain. And, like... I think I was, what, like... 16? I met a girl whilst on holiday in Spain, and like we were 16-year-olds on holiday in Spain, and they lived nowhere near me. So of course, like we were madly in love with each other. We weren't really. And then we came home, and then we sort of like stopped talking to each other after a while. And I got very drunk at university one night, and I found them on Facebook, and I sent them a message, and we talked solidly for about 6 months straight. And then eventually met up, and then push comes to shove, we dated for like 6 months. So I met somebody when I was like 16, and then when I was at university X number of years later, we dated because I got drunk and DM'd them on Facebook. That was a good, which, considering if you know the story about how me and Dolly met, how me and Dolly became a couple, I've got interesting stories when it comes to how I met my significant others. I have met two. One of the US streamers I modded for, she and her husband actually come over here to visit. It was so cool. That is cool. I don't think there's anything to click on this teddy bear. I'm stood here just spinning him, but that's definitely a nanny cam of some kind. Uh-huh. Oh! It's the guy from Alan Wake. What's his name? It's the guy. I knew there were going to be more people in this. That's the guy from Alan Wake. I can't remember his name. I can't remember. Either way, it's the guy from Alan Wake 2 and 1. I went to a clan meet camping trip was a simpler experience as Jay's. It was cold, and I was ill-equipped. I took the cold and went home sick, though. What do you mean, a clan meet? Can I ask what you mean by clan meet? With love, you pretentious piece of shit. Oh, gaming peeps. Oh, you mean like a guild? Yeah. I understand what you mean. In medieval RPGs, it was a yeah. I get you. All other games, it's a clan. Yeah, I didn't quite. I have not played a game recently that had clans. It's always been guilds. I didn't quite understand for a sec. We nerded for a weekend. Wanderer, Lloyd Buchanan, Daisy, Dilettante. I feel like I am missing Romulus and Remus. I feel like I'm missing the point so far. Like, this is all very nice and pleasant looking, and it's a good old time. But I feel like I've not really discovered anything since coming through that main door. Mountains, world. Like, I still need... Hang on. Why is that boarded up like that? Still need... Okay, I did all of the upstairs, sort of. There's stairs here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the basement, because I found that before I found the upstairs. Still looking for a screwdriver. Uh-huh. Interesting. Uh-huh. Yikes. Okay, well, I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of code to that in a while. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Burt Bacharach. Well, I wanted to go in there and I can't go in there. Nothing. Huh? Let it be known that when the storm rages, we do not bend, we do not break, we endure no matter what the cost. Why would you have a... So this house is owned by Duke Kane, right? In what world would you have a plaque on the wall that is a quote from yourself? I feel like that is, considering I'm a content creator and I'm currently posting quotes that I've made myself on the internet, I do admit the fallacy there. For heightened security during tonight's party, the movie theater facilities are to be locked. Today's key code is the stamped date of the former Mrs. Kane's caricature. Do not share this key code with guests without approval of Mr. Kane. If I'm a wanky actor, then I'd have that. Yeah. What does that say? The stamped date of the former Mrs. Kane's caricature. What's a caricature? Dear Kane, my love for movies grew with you. Oh, move to the coat check. Oh, okay. We at least have a route that we can go do now. I'm assuming all of these are locked. No. No. Over exaggerated drawing of them usually. Okay, so I need to go get the date from the coat check. A date from the coat chat, but in the meantime, we are going to rummage in a couple of rooms. Willie, Marion, and Patrick, The Last Voyage. Excellent take, first choice, cold cover letter. Excellent take. Notes about the... Oh! Doing something right for all the talk of progress. Some casting offices still operate like relics of a bygone era. Chase Larry. Oh, that's like Neil Newbon from 50 years ago then, I guess. That's Vinnie Monroe. That's the Ben Starr. And why does it keep texting me names every time I look at something from a specific person? I have spent my whole life chasing ghosts, the greats, the ones who leave something indelible behind, and no one has loomed larger in my mind, in my career, in my understanding of this industry than Duke Kane. His films don't just entertain, they carve into you, drag you under, leave you gasping. They show you things you were afraid to admit were real, which brings me to The Last Voyage. I read the script, I let it stain my hands. Willie isn't just a role, he's a fever, a wound that never quite closes, and I know without hesitation that I'm meant to play him. This isn't just another job, this is the one. I have attached my audition tapes, raw, unfiltered, no vanity, just the work, just Willie, just the kind of performance I know Duke demands, vulnerable, violent, utterly real. I don't just want this part, I need it. I'm ready to go under for this film, deeper than ever before. If Duke wants blood, I'll bleed. If he wants a ghost, I'll vanish. Just let me prove it. Thank you for your time. I look forward to the opportunity to speak further. Why do I know Ben Starr? He's been in a few things. Of the people, I'm very much here for the Neil Newbon, but Ben Starr was a main character in one of the in a Final Fantasy. He's appeared in X number. If you look at his like gameography and filmography or whatever, you'd recognize a bunch of stuff that he's been in. He's also a bit of a meme more recently. I'm not sure how he became more of a meme more recently, but I know him because like Nats has a photo of him that slides onto the screen in full Harlequin makeup, and I don't know the origins of that, but ads in 2 minutes, chat. We're going to play through because RightBigChimken is right big flummoxed. Gail sees Zara for Marion. No excuses, no delays. If she's no good, I'll know you fight me on this. I know that too. Make it happen, D. That's either a very thin penis drawing or that's an initial. Media flash drive. I have not seen a PC since the Gatehouse unless I can now use this. I cannot. Always interesting to find a photo of somebody pinned to a wall with a knife. Victoria Cross. Interestingly, I did not get a text message. I take it back. That's Laura Bailey. Isn't it? Isn't that Laura Bailey from Critical Role? If Seedlit was here, they'd be able to tell me, but they were afraid of spoilers. I'm pretty sure that's Laura Bailey from Critical Role. Zara Good Teeth. Fresney Snake. Gardu Sanguine. Pain Eater. I'm not sure I understand. I haven't got anything yet. I don't have it yet. I'll get it. I'll get it. I will, even if it takes me 9 years. Wash, develop. Stop, fix, wash. I have a I can't start this process yet. I'm guessing I'm going to find a film somewhere, and that's going to be what I record to that. I'm going to record it to that USB stick, unless I find something to pull that USB stick into. Okay. We can go to the coat rack, but I'm just going to head around this corner real quick. Awards for various things. Got an elevator and a mouse. This, a light, crown, A life preserver. Yet another code. Can't use the lift. Okay. So the only real progress that we found so far is go to the coat room, Mrs. Kane. The stamp date of Mrs. Kane's picture in the coat room. Is there a computer in the garage? No. No. I'm gonna assume this is it. Jonas Feldman. Ina Moretti. Carmel Duval. Oscar Lindholm. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is the only thing that classes as a caricature. But I assumed it would have Mrs. Kane written on. Uh-huh. 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 Well, that's incredibly suspect. I do hope that this game isn't going that direction. Considering everything that's in the news right now. I do hope that that's not the case. If anything, they would have been making this for quite some time, so I assume that that's like... It's like them telling the future if it turns out like that. I'm going to go with this one. 1989. It said a caricature of her. It didn't say a caricature by her. 1989, 1989, 1989, 1989, 1989, 1989, 1989. Not good with numbers, chat. Remember 1989 for me. 1989. 1989. Hi, Vadim. You ready to get creeped out with me? Thank you for exchanging your wild berry egg for a forest egg.
You know.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's not intentional. Wow, what a show. Round of applause. Is it just looping? Well, that's clearly my brother.
You know.
I don't like it. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creeping me out. I don't like the eyes on that either. Shush. Who are you when you're alone? Deep call. Deep calleth, deep on in. I don't know what that means. Projector not functioning properly. Replace parts. Rachel, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Mind Palace, Mind Palace, Mind Palace. Oh, goodness. Duke, I'm writing this with the full awareness that I may be removed from this project after hitting send, but I can't in good conscience stay silent any longer. The structural requests you made for the 5167 Hollywood Hills estate have crossed from eccentric into something I don't even have the name for. I've designed panic rooms, underground vaults, soundproof chambers, but what you're asking for now, this isn't safety, this is concealment. The sheer volume of hidden corridors, false walls, inaccessible chambers, paired with removal of all features from the official blueprint, sense of every alarm I've got. If something goes wrong in that place, if someone gets hurt or worse, I could be held liable. You know that, right? You know what that means. You said discretion, you said secrecy, but you didn't say why. And at this point, I don't know how to, and I don't want to know. I just need it on record that I warned you, that I asked you this, that I asked for this to be reviewed, and that the design as it currently stands just doesn't feel ethical, legal, or remotely safe. I'm officially requesting the board review the plans. If they don't, I'll have to walk and maybe make some calls. Keepers, how's your day been? It's been alright. We're getting very... I feel like I've made no progress in this game, and it's meant to only be 4 hours long. Okay, well... Another USB stick?
Did you know?
Duke, good news. The studio wanted to gift you Splice. Looks like Splice, but it's pronounced Splice, apparently.
That's Sea Dog.
New state-of-the-art AI edition. Anyways, the studio got a deal to beta it. Simply put clips you like in the tracks, and it'll cook up something nice for you. Cheaper than an editor, but expensive as hell. Now don't share it, or the studio will have my ass. Anyways, have fun. Oh, the version you got isn't compatible with all file types. You'll figure it out. Good luck.
Okay, well, the implication here is we're currently in a mansion with a shit ton of hidden doors and stuff in it, so that bodes well. That bodes really well. Are good. Love you, pretend.
Did you know?
Denny's driving license. Chase Lowry. I've spent my whole life chasing ghosts. That's what Chase sent to him. Right, this is all items that we found. So I'm assuming this is some sort of solution coming together, maybe? It didn't really register as those items we picked up were different than any others, because we've looked at more photos and they're not all here. Penny Monroe, yellow bite. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Vinny Monroe, yellow bile, teeth, snake, sanguine, aether. Oh no. Okay. Monroe walks into a hotel lounge like he's unaware the entire room is already... Can I read this in bigger letters? Vinny Monroe walks into the hotel lounge like he's unaware the entire room has already noticed him. A paradox of effortless charm and calculated grace. Kind of man who could make a tailored suit look casual and a basic tee feel like high fashion. It's unsettling, really, how someone can look this good in person. And trust me, he's aware of the effect. I swear I don't think about it much, he says, flashing a disarming grin, though the glint in his eyes betrays him. It's flattering, of course. The whole thirst trap thing is weird, but I'm just here to act. Here to act, sure, but Hollywood has other plans. In the span of just 2 years, Monroe has skyrocketed from a supporting role in an indie darling, to a full-blown leading man with murmurs of the next big thing surrounding his every move. Upcoming project, a still undisclosed film rumored to have Duke Kane's fingerprints all over it, has already sent the industry into speculation overdrive. Duke doesn't just cast talent, he anoints legends. I really can't say much about it, Monroe teases, leaning back, stretching out the kind of effortless confidence that makes you forget whatever question you were about to ask, but it's something different, a challenge. That's what excites me most. I get it. I'd probably think the same if it wasn't me, nepotism, but makes it work. Of course, Monroe's rise hasn't been without its critics. With a last name like Monroe, comparisons to his father, legendary Hollywood producer Al Monroe, were inevitable. Some whispers of nepotism, but if he's bothered, he doesn't show it. Oh, this is like reading a freaking book. Al Monroe, for his part, remains... Wait. Doesn't show it. I get it, he says with a shrug. I'd probably think the same thing if it wasn't me, if I wasn't me, but no one sees the rejections, the times I auditioned under a fake name just to see if I'd get the call back. I've had to prove myself and prove himself he has. His latest performance in the the Hollow Suns stunned audiences, a gritty, feverish portrayal that silenced any critics still clinging to the nepotism card. Al Monroe, for the best part, remains a looming shadow, though Vinny insists his father's influence was always more personal than professional. He topped to work to earn it. Didn't hand me a career, he handed me a work ethic. But what happens when a star rises too fast? When the heat of a meteoric ascent starts melting the wax? Vinnie Monroe is now being mentioned in the same breath as Hollywood's most bankable leading men, some of whom spent over a decade clawing for the recognition he's earned in just 2 years. How does that feel? Monroe hesitates, then with a careful exhale, I try not to think about surpassing anyone. That's dangerous. I just want to keep working, keep surprising people, maybe even surprising myself. Humble, measured, whether it's genuine or just part of the charm is a mystery. I'm too entranced to solve, but one thing is clear: Hollywood isn't just obsessed with Vinnie Monroe, it's possessed by him, and I can't say I blame them. Ben Starr, handsome man, basically, that decodes too. Sooner I get away from that weird chirping, the better. Screwdriver? Fucking screwdriver. Wee! Okay, good. Integrated image processor. Okay. Garage storeroom. Excellent. Okay, I need to go to the garage storeroom. Out of order. Spoilers, chat. It's out of order. Now I have a screwdriver to take pieces off of it. Balance is key, good and evil, right and wrong, night and day. This scene will swallow the moon, but I don't know if he's got the balls for this. Color grading needs work. Color grading needs work again. We're misleading the audience and it's not brave enough. More fear, more cowardice. Goodness. So take off. Take out the screws. Take out the busted thinger. Okay, well, I'm going to assume I now can't access the instruction sheet, which is kind of confusing. I can't close it. Okay, let's go to the garage storeroom. I have a screwdriver now, so I can also get the information of how to access the Hoover. I can't fucking see anything. There we go. The garage, there was a locked door at the one end of the room. I wonder if that's where the keys for the garage are, having said that. So where was the Hoover? How difficult could it possibly be to take a Hoover apart with a screwdriver? Right? Like how complicated could it be? I wonder if there's keys in this Hoover is what I'm saying. Sir? Yes. Storeroom key. Good. Can I, Chim, do you remember when I told you I reached out to Max's dog company, they replied? That was ages ago though, right? What did they say? That was a long time ago. The rising star. Rising illusion. Okay, to the garage. We're actually making progress. It's only taken me a full hour to do a full loop of the house. I feel like this game is less scary and just more generally ominous. They said yes, they're going to give me some merch-free dog food in exchange for video clips of Max. I'm very excited. Very cool. I'm happy it worked out. Yeah, so that was an explanation of how you empty the Hoover. Good. How does Max feel about this? Hi, Urahara. Expecting something horrible to happen then. They keep texting me really obscure words about Vinnie Monroe, Bile, Vinnie Monroe, Best Boy, Vinnie Monroe, the Truth Projector Room. What does that mean? And how did they get my number? I need you to get rid of this, please. I didn't mean to do it. I just followed his direction. I didn't mean to hurt them. Not like that. I'm not into that. This could kill me, kill my career. Please help me. I got angry. They were saying stupid shit. I'm sorry. Make sure footage is saved. Add Vinny's name to the log. He's quite angry. He's quite an angry boy, isn't he? Oh. D. I'm beginning to think. I saw that picture of those people and that what appeared to be. I'm really hoping this doesn't turn into Hollywood 2025. Shit's scary. Have the replacement part for the projector. Interestingly. Also got the instructions on the. So we're going back to the projector room. So that previous area that I was in has made me want to check on the back of every single door that I go into a room of. I don't like the ominous bloodied letter. I'm going to put it out there. Ominous bloodied letter. Why is it telling me to open my inventory? Rated processor. Okay. To the projector room. Whee! Goodness, actual progress in a mystery game? That door wasn't closed when I last saw it. Hi, Kara. Why, Kara, the door's closed. It wasn't meant to be closed, Kara. Also, you found this in a horror game? Yeah. Shut up. Hi, you're playing a game that isn't peak, Nanny. I told you I could quit anytime I wanted. This game, I was like, oh, this game's real mellow, right? This game's real mellow. There's no horror in this. It's all psychological threat. Why isn't that working?
Including the bow tie.
Yeah, it's cool. Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are cool. Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie. Get rid.
Bow ties are cool.
And now you can't see the cat. So there. I'm feeding him and you don't get to see him. Oh my god. Okay, stop that. He dropped a treat on the floor and now he's licking my toes. So I said the words, I feel like this game is going to be more psychological horror. And then within the space of 5 minutes, At Wheel and Bowtie. Yeah. Viking. And then within the space of 5 minutes, I got shit my pants jump scared. It's great. It's good. I like the new wheel. It is good, isn't it? It's very satisfying to listen to. Alright, thank you for hitting me in the face with your pool noodle. Keep your noodle alone. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Can't handle my pool noodle.
Did you know?
Okay. I don't think this is. Is this how? Is this how projectors work? I don't think this is how projectors work. Error detected. Return to the director's chair. Resync the media center. Lovely RGB on that mouse. Let me just say that. I'm no longer listening to this horrendous broken thing. Okay, I'm ready. Wow me.
Roll sound.
Speed?
Camera. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, will do.
Yeah. Mark it.
Screen test. Scene 24A, take 1. Marker.
Vinny. Do you know how important this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you do. So you wouldn't be here if you didn't. There are many men out there who would kill to be where you are, where you stand. Do you understand, Vinny? People would kill for this.
Yeah.
Vinny, not Lenny.
Jess?
Also, that's Ben Starr. The internet agrees that he's kind of hot.
Action.
Damn it, Marion, I'm trying to help you.
Help me how, Willie? By digging us all into a hole ain't nobody getting out of?
Patrick is planning on selling this boat out from under us. You think he's gonna give you something? He's gonna take his money and run up some... He's...
Anyone! Where's your fucking respect? Answer me!
It's mine. It's my phone. I'll get it.
No. Stay there. Jess, give me the phone. Give it to me. Keep fucking rolling! Thank you. Chase, who the fuck is Chase?
Chase, I don't know.
You don't know? Well, why is he saved on your phone if you don't know?
He's an actor. He's another actor, an acquaintance, you know. Fuck him.
Fuck it.
Yes. I'm working. He isn't. You know, got time to fucking call me.
What's your PIN?
My PIN?
Yeah. Your PIN, so I can fucking turn your phone off.
It's 4328.
What?
43. It's 4328.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yes, new take. Fuck the board! Got it!
I'm gonna write that down. Turning around to that. I'm not turning around to that noise. That noise can wait. Shut up. Shut up. What? I don't want to look around. Not gonna be good. Is. Huh? And what happened? Oh. 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 The door that went into the hallway before now goes into a creepy fucking baby's room. Oh wait, no, it's the same it's the same corridor. It's just a crib covered in blood. How lovely. Brilliant. Seems like the start of a strange knock-knock joke. Why is there so much jam everywhere, chat? Why is there so much jam? There's a shield room upstairs, though, so at least we're getting... God, if you would stop calling me...
The magic of cinema is that it lets us peel back the skin, see the marrow of a man. What he hides, what he dreams. This kid, Vinny, they're throwing him at me like he's gold, but he's all surface, no weight. You got bones, Chase. I can feel them. You're the one I chose. You're the one I want to build. Willie can be yours. So take your shot.
I really want to finish this book I'm reading, but I really want to watch stream. Well, the stream won't be here forever. The book, on the other hand, will. Not that I'm trying to talk you into staying, because you know how I feel about sacrificing. You do need to leave, please leave, but at the same time, the book's not going anywhere, but I am. I don't know where I'm going. Could be going anywhere. Field room. Had like 50 pages. I swear there was a shield room. Was there not a shield room? I never did go in here. Oh, lovely. A bed. Arcane humorless. I tried again today. I sat at the desk, pen shaking in my hand, and I thought just write his name, just write it down, but I can't. My body won't let me. My mind won't let me. Danny doesn't understand. He doesn't take anything seriously. He sits there with that hollow grin, that empty gaze, as if none of this was real, as if our son was just passing dream and not a life we created, a life we lost. Father Emil Voss sees it too. He won't say it outright, but I can tell he's wary of Donnie. He watches him the way a doctor watches a patient who doesn't know he's sick, but Donnie knows. I see it in the way he avoids his bedroom, in the way he keeps the doors locked at night, in the way he refuses to say his name, just like me. Text message continues by Kane humorless. So nothing. Shut up. Huh? This is where we were in the opening credit. Spend the money. Does it? I kind of both like and hate that the shower looks like a jail cell. Red Valley VHS. I'm assuming we're going to play these at some point. When the young Ben Wheeler's father dies mysteriously, his restless spirit haunts the town of Red Valley. Determined to set things right, Ben embarks on a thrilling quest to put his father's soul to rest with the help of the father's old friend, Old Man Wilkes. His trusty horse, Ben faces wild dangers, covers secrets. 5-minute west. An interesting thing that the character is called Ben, and that's what the name of the actor who is seemingly sleeping. Okay. I swear I saw a door with a shield on it. Like, I'm adamant that I saw a door with a shield on it. Oh, suddenly all of the doors are opening now? So I can hear a baby in the distance. That's never a good sign. Another teddy bear with a camera in it. I'll interact with it again. Welcome. As part of our tradition, we like to share our favorite films with our most cherished guests. These 5 films were chosen by our little wonder boy. We hope they give you a glimpse into the heart of our family and what we hold dear. Before you head out, we'd really appreciate if you could sign with your order. I would have loved. When I close my eyes, you stay with me, you stay with me. You cannot hide from me, mummy. Okay. Well, fuck. I have been led to believe that every bedside table in America has a gun in it, and I feel... Oh! Good news, chat. Good news. We found a Bible. We found religion. We found religion in a bedroom in Hollywood. Okay. There are some. So, which I need the number for Red Valley. Red Valley EL2 IV. Oh, no. IV. So, how do I find out who is living in this room? I know. So is the assumption here Ivy Red Valley? One of them was crossed out. It'd be really cool if I got some sort of notification to say that that was right. What was the other one I got? Mabombo's Rain. 3. I mean, I'm totally not done here yet because I'm missing 3 more tapes. I need to find wherever this shield door is. I swear I saw one. Like, I don't think I'm imagining it. I'm pretty sure I saw a door with a shield on it. Aha! In the corridor. All along. Would explain why I could hear a baby crying upstairs. Don't be a creepy baby! Don't be a creepy baby! I particularly like how there are now mannequins looking into the baby's crib. Got another nanny cam. I'll get to the Jack-in-the-Box in a second. We have a safe. Marek, sorry about the timeout. Why are mannequins so creepy? They are freaking creepy, aren't they? Empty chest weeps dry, tiny footprints end in red, silence eats your name. Lovely. I'd go as far to say fantastic. I would really like to turn that off. I can't. Are you gonna fucking tell me one of these tapes is interactable and I need to find out which? Guess it's the Jack-in-the-Box. Da 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 da. Oh, that's entirely normal. Got no tape in it though. Little angel now. I need to learn to say goodbye. You're in the stars, you're in the sky, but when I close my eyes, you stay with me, you stay with me. I'll never know the truth, you know. You broke my heart for all to see, but when I close my eyes, you stay with me, you stay with me. That was very poor timing. Oh, that mixtape has a lot of the same song. 2 out of 1 effort. I might have just had a brilliant idea. Okay, I'm gonna outline my brilliant idea, right? I'm gonna outline my brilliant idea. That is a piece of paper with a hole in it. There was that music board. There was that board on the piano. Watch me be brilliant, chat. Is this gonna be me doing something fancy? If I go down here and as far away from that crying baby as possible. On the piano, please let this be correct, because if it's correct, I'm super fucking cool. On the piano, there is this. If I put the thing on it, it reveals the code. Yeah! Success! And then we get a tape. That's cool. I walk up to that picture now, are they gonna look round at me? Oh, out of interest. What did I DM'd you a code, Dolly. What was the code? 4328 438. No. But if the bedroom upstairs have a safe, that might be the PIN number. Really need that tape to stop. I really need that. Please stop. Two 429. Back from the dead. Welcome back. 2429. Another flash drive. Key to the court. Oh god. I literally just got chills from the crying. He had to go. Oh god. Was that the dad crying? He had to
He had to go. My little angel, he was in the way. But him gone has given me so much more. See, sacrifice is needed in order to achieve greatness. Do you understand that? What it takes to be something real. You do, don't you? That hunger inside of you. You're like a son to me, Chase.
There is a picture of a small child in the corridor, in the coat room, surrounded by 4 men, and my concern was that this was going to be like, oh, is this going to be some sort of like deep cut Hollywood reveal about a child that was like, you know what I'm sort of leaning toward. And I don't think it's that severe. I was wondering if there was a safe in here, because he was talking about a PIN number, but no. He admits he kills his own son, then finishes up by saying, "You're like a son to me." I wonder if it's going to be a big reveal that Chase is actually Duke Kane's son. That's why he was like, sought him out so hard and sort of like, no, you're real, Chase. You're real. You understand now. You understand now. You understand now, Chase. You're real. You're real. You're real. I have an abundance of USB drives. Like I have 3 USB drives on me right now. I found a tape room in the basement, right? I found a tape room in the basement that implied I needed to install like the old-fashioned the big old tape thing and convert it to a digital file, which I assume means I'll be able to watch them on the in the projector room. But I've yet to see a single tape. Hello? Hi, Time Lord. Playing spooky games. Spendthrift Ordabe. Is that Obeyed? Or Spendthrift Obeyed. They don't make movies like Spendthrift Obeyed anymore, and maybe there's a good reason for it. Obeyed is a paradox, and for a while, it's an entertaining one, but after a point, once the scale and grandeur dulls and the pompous ideologies multiply, you realize you are watching a proudly silly film about men in tunics. Both numbing and soulless, the film seems dedicated to pummeling us over the head with its overtly obvious messaging. The Greco-Roman gods and their rich mythology is a subject of immediate familiarity. I'm not sure if Duke Kane, the writer and producer of this self-appointed epic, is trying to reinvent the wheel. Certainly there's a romantic allure to seeing more old-fashioned films like this, odes to the old sword and sandals epics of the 1950s and 1960s, but I don't remember them being so drab. Is this a spoopy game? It's got notes of spoopy. It's like, oh, you're doing a mystery solving a murder type deal, and then all of a sudden I shit myself because there's a jump scare. What the fuck? Okay, I'm looking for prongs. What's the end of a trident called? Pines, thank you. Do they go on the end of this? No, I've just found a knife and a whip. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. But for anybody that's joining us now, I picked up this game because it's got the voice actor for Starr in it from Baldur's Gate degree. Neil Newbon. Very popular, very handsome man. And Ben Starr, who I'm less familiar with, but has been in a bunch of stuff. You know what? I'm not going to turn that on just yet before I fully understand what the hell I'm doing. Duke likes it hot. I swear almost passed out when testing this thing. He says it has to be 185 degrees. So the idea is I need to get it to 185 degrees. Pour water onto the stones to reduce temperature. Okay. Yeah, Ben Starr. Ben Starr has done more recently. He was Clive in. More recently, he was Clive in Final Fantasy 16. But that's really the only place I know about him. The internet sort of memes on him, and I'm not entirely sure why. Tell me, Mighty King, how would you kill? Is it the sword of the north? Swift and straight, or the sickle of the west curved by fate? Perhaps the dagger from the east, never eat. The whip of that never eat, shredded. Whip of the south. We are brothers, my Zeus, can this not cease? Okay, well, we're going to have to go into the sauna eventually, but let me just do a lap of the swimming pool. Good news, everybody. There's booze everywhere. I think I see whatever... the knife, I think, is at the bottom of the pool. There's also Clive. And the Bellatra Joker from Bellatra Adverts, Brits Gaming Awards. Yes, that was, I think, the meme, because Nats, when he does the... Nats has got a redeem where a photo of him comes out onto screen dressed as a Joker, and I'm assuming now you've said that that's him in the Bellatra costume. But yeah, Clive in Final Fantasy. That's where I know him from. Not that I've played the game, but... Oh, it's empty. I looked at this and went, wow, that's a very full blue swimming pool. There's no water in this swimming pool. It was a trick. Are a good girl? Victoria Cross has checked into the Horizon Wellness Retreat following a destructive relapse that's left Hollywood buzzing. Sources reveal the Eclipse Star has been spiraling for months, battling tense interpersonal demons while preparing for Duke Kane's new film. He was a ticking time bomb, one insider shares. She's lost control and it all came crashing down. Whispers on the set, chaos unhinged. Give me this. What a large blue swimming pool. Okay, we now have a sword. Sword of the North. What else am I looking for? I'm looking for a sickle of the West. I need to get this to... I've not saved all night. Okay, it does quick save. I need to get this to 185. And I'm a little concerned this might be maths. Come on. Separate the isolator switch. To add heat, pour water on the stones to reduce temperature set. Yeah, I need to look at this sheet. It's going to go up to a certain temperature and I need to reduce it by a set amount. Okay, before we start then, get the phone. Starr, a good girl. Close all the vents. It said there was another vent. Is there another vent? It's a vent. Okay, all of the vents are closed. Quite dark in here now, I've closed the door. Click. I am fully dressed in a sauna. Distant hissing noise. was 55. I want it to be 85. 185, so... Small vent. Oh, I did that wrong. I did that. I did it immediately wrong. Temperature climbs back up. In the middle event. Is 185 hot for a sauna? I've been in a sauna. I know nothing about the temperatures of such things. Oh! Left trident time. I kind of assumed that would turn this off. It's got to be some sort of like... Uh-huh. Okay, I don't think there's anything left in here. But imagine being in a sauna fully dressed. Nothing. Oh, we need to get the other things of the things. Can I cross the grass? Oh my god, I'm walking on the grass. Where does this go? Oh, it's just a shortcut to there. Oh, that's another tape. Machine play. Now that I see these, do these not look like giant sliding platforms? Like, does it not look like these are going to reveal something? That's coming up, chat. Oh, a Cyclops on fire. How lovely. I need to go to... We also have this that we've not figured out yet. Huh? Passing the torch. What was the film that we got? Machine play. Machine plays 2. Okay, now missing 2 films. If I go back down to the babies thing, hit the swimming pool. Hit the swimming pool. I wonder if anything's unlocked in the basement now that I've done some of it. I figured there's nothing out here, is there? I didn't just walk past a giant solution. Came along here. We got the tape off there. I walk on the lawn. No. We're also missing... I'm also missing, the other... I feel like this entire solution was almost finished. It's not on the floor in here anywhere, is it? God knows what this is going to do to me. 4 serpents, 4 paths, yet vengeful spirit. Nothing. Oh, did that have an interactable? Guessing that's done. I need to find a sickle somewhere. Meet steam room now. Else on the... I can't jump, so that's irrelevant. Nothing on there. Door. I think that's resolved. To the basement. I think. I don't actually know. Suddenly ominous. A room here that I've not been able to access yet. There's some mannequins inside on the floor. Fun. We came in here, right? And then we... Yeah, that's what's in there. I'm wondering if we're going to get some way to remove the wood. Still no way to review the cameras. Back in the box. Babies down in the basement. Now, I know the way to the basement. I've been there once already. Can't find that door. Oh. Oh. You know what? The
5.
Fucking hell, you made me jump.
4.
Son of a bitch.
3. 2.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, there's that. I don't have any tapes. Are you okay or okay? I'm okay. Meanwhile, in the creepy room of misfortune. So, in here, got this. Steadily being added to over time. We're finding more and more solutions to Alice mine. Implication being is this building changes slowly over time. Not really sure how or where it's changed. Those are the only stacks of films that I've seen, and they don't do anything. Not out of order until I fixed it. Cupboards. Cupboards. Am I stuck? Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna find... Okay. We now have additional films to watch, so that might reveal more stuff. We've watched... We watched Ben Starr. We literally said the fuck in unison. We watched Ben Starr. Sea Dog is there, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Press the button. Pull the lever, Krog.
Again, it's the emotional peak of Act 1. You're everything he wants.
Oh, Willie. You always speak such sweet words, but many a honeyed promise melts in the rising sun.
But you're sure he cares about the boat more than you?
That can't be true.
Vicky, I want fear. Keep it spinning.
The wine, the roses, you. I fear I could be any old saloon singer sitting on this seat, and I can't bear the thought. Because I do love you, Willie.
I don't believe you.
All your hard work, your loyalty must be to the whistle stop, to Patrick. What about his promise to make you captain?
He knows you'll be captain. You have no idea what he's capable of.
More sweet words. Anyone would follow you to the end. But what happens when the river meets the sea?
Boring.
Stop. You'll pull me under with talk like that. Just don't make a promise you can't keep.
No. There's nothing there. There's nothing for him to love. Run it again!
Charming fellow. Absolutely lovely fellow. Stand up. Hi, chat. Okay, when I use the USB sticks, they leave my inventories. Why is Sea Dog here? I have to know. Oh, and I've got access to Splice. I struggled with this at the beginning of the stream. Let me think about it. Hard today. I think my compliment to myself at the beginning of the stream was, I'm honest, and I can't answer today.
Duke, buddy! Hey, hope you're good. Figured a video was better than a voicemail. More personal, braver as you'd say. So look, the studio's thrilled about The Last Voyage, and we respect that you want to handle creative solo. Writing, directing, editing, full house. That said, we think it's worth at least getting a director attached. At least, take one or two things off your plate. Frank Gardo is eager and available, and he's assured me he will play ball. I know you two have a history, but he's hungry, and he needs it more than you. He's good, really good, but he will listen. Now, Duke, this isn't about doubt. We know you're capable. You're a beast. It's just following what happened with Able-Bodied Man, your last film. It's just some people, the wrong people, need a little assurance. Financiers, sales agents. You know how it is. You know the dance. So yeah, talk to Frank, and then talk to me. And then talk to Frank again. Let me know, okay? Look, we're pumped for this, Duke. The Last Voyage, it's gonna be big. Oh, right, before I forget, Almond Rose kid Vinny, he's the one. That Chase guy? No, too senile for it. reeks of desperation through his slate, his read everything. Vinny's the move.
Vinny is Ben Starr. Chase is who we are. McLean. Oh, this is Leah Kane. This is the wife.
I need to learn to say goodbye. Here in the stars, here in the sky. But when I close my eyes, you stay with me. You stay with me. Little angel. Now. Little angel. Now. Little angel. Now. Little angel.
Swear to God, if this ends with the jump scare. Compliment to myself. I am really good at... Why has his got a red X on it? Phone vibrating, sunshine. Welcome to Splice, your handy auto editor. Splice can only splice edited compatible clips. Oh, interesting, because when they were speaking, there were cuts of his face. No, maybe the other way around. Okay. Okay. I'm really good at solving puzzles in games. Okay, that's my compliment. I don't know how I did that or why I did it, but let's find out.
Hello, Duke. It's Frank Gardeau. I have to say it's an honor to be asked to direct The Last Voyage. The script itself is a masterpiece, a raw, unflinching commentary on oppression. Just layers upon layers of subtext, so subtle, so nuanced. It almost seems accidental. Of course, that is the genius of a story like this. It doesn't just entertain, it forces the audience to confront the uncomfortable truths about themselves. What they would do when pushed by others or their desires. I know we don't see eye to eye. We are different. I'm the disruptor. You've built a legacy of telling stories the traditional way. Stories about strong men, decisive action, good old-fashioned heroics. But we are in an age of progress. It's new. We can explore flaws now, vulnerabilities, the systemic forces at play. Take Will, for instance. He's ambitious, sure, but what drives that ambition? Is it the desire to prove himself in a world that undervalues him? Or is it something darker? Or Marion? Oh, Marion. A woman navigating a man's world stripped of agency until she takes it back in the most spectacular fashion. And then there is Patrick, the captain of the ship, a man's man. You know, I thought it would be interesting to imply Patrick's homosexuality. You see, this is what excites me about this project. It's not just a story, it's a reflection, a mirror held up to us and forcing us to ask ourselves,
one moment.
What part
flap flap. It's just raided.
The studio believes in this partnership,
one moment.
Duke. They believe in me, and they believe in you. And I gotta say, it's comforting to have their support. After all, we both know how important it is to have the right people in your corner.
That is Sam Lake. Thank you. I was trying to remember his name.
So here, to new beginnings, to collaboration, to creating something real, to something that will resonate for the modern audience. I can't wait to get started.
So this is a brand new game that came out today. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer and I am in extra time, so I'm not going to play my raid trailer for you, but I hope you had a massively good stream, Neckers. I hope you're having a... I hope you're well. It's been a little bit. I hope your life is going great. What's this, Sam Lake? This is a horror / psychological thriller take on the dangers of Hollywood. It stars as the key characters Neil Newbon, who is the voice actor behind Starrian and is very famous for various other things as well, and Ben Starr, who I am less familiar with. More recently, he was in Final Fantasy 16 as Clive. It's mysterious. I was trying to remember what Sam Lake's name was. This is the guy I liked from Alan Wake. I love that man. I could not remember what his name was when push came to shove. Okay, so I combined phone and X to create him. So what happens if I create what? I don't quite get the reasoning behind some of it. Sun and wings. Wings and sun. No. I think if that was just dumb luck. Good, thanks. Life is alright. Just alright is good enough. I'm glad to hear that. TLB, thank you for hitting me in the face with your can of iron brew. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit stuck. Are good. Interesting that the phone appears there. Maybe I've not found evidence that will bring up a significance of fish. I am out of fluids, TLB. I have no more fluids to drink. Okay. I might have to do a quick lap of the house because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing next. Bit turned around is the wrong word, but here and grab, like, we're grabbing these, right? And I don't quite understand yet why this one is important and that one isn't. I've looked all of it. That's quite clearly a reverse. the implication there that that's a... Is that meant to be a mirror or one of those, like... Does that not feel like a revert, like a mirror, a see-through wall to anybody else? We also have this, which we've yet to do anything with. I thought... Yet to find a film to be able to pick up. Unless in here I've missed it. Thank you very much. You made me jump.
Cluck cluck. Someone has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
Thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is appreciated. Thank you, Vay. This game is very good at keeping you on edge, and then all of a sudden there's a jump scare and I poop myself. So, still got time. I might defecate. All warning. Fair warning. Go over here. I tried that. We don't have a mouse. Mouse. Interesting that. Ignore that. It's not important. White Bishop. Nothing down here to do with mice. Spendthrift obeyed. As below, so above. Spendthrift Nocturne. Fire of Dread. I need to go check something. Don't forget your compliment. I did. I said it. I said I was very good at solving puzzles in this game. I don't think entirely counts, but honestly, I know we joke about it. I'm actively struggling with the compliments. And not in a, I'm trying to put it off. Let's just not pull at that thread too hard. It is hard sometimes.
Duke, good news. The studio wanted to gift you.
I feel like this should be interactable. I don't know why this isn't interactable. Like... Uh-huh. Also... feel like I'm right on the edge of a solution to something, like reveal an additional part of the game. I'm really irritated that I've not found a sickle, because there was that puzzle, Clockwork Promise. There was that puzzle in the swimming pool room, and I've got everything for it except a sickle. None of you are a sickle, right? You're a sickle? Various Wanderer best film, Golden Lens, Thing Eye, Spendthrift Nocturne, Prize original screenplay, oh god, frickin' puzzles that are really slightly metaphysical and don't have an obvious solution, and I have to actively, well, not obvious, you don't want them to be obvious. I'm horrendously enticed by this game. I feel it took me a while to make some progression, and then all of a sudden I'm in a void without any direction on where to go. You're still locked. Echoes, you've been timed out for hitting me with a chainsaw. We're obvious. Went in the garage, right? Got the... there to the... I have the key? Get away from me. A noise is making me jump, everybody. You know what you're frickin' doing. You know what you're doing right now, don't you, you bastards? Anything here that we didn't... It's a very nice building. .429 was the safe. Swear to God, there's gonna be something tiny that I've missed in one room that's gonna fuck up with me. Quick, everybody, check the pillows. It's probably in the pillows. Oh wow, another picture of what looks like a small child that's been scribbled out. Always a pleasure. Empty chest sweeps. Okay, that's about the creepy kid. What's the significance of Ben Starr's photo being on... Vinny's photo being on the Jack in the Box? Why can't I access any... Like, why can't I access... There's freaking teddy bear cams everywhere, and I can't do anything about it. These still feel like doors that are meant to open. The rising star. They feel like doors that are meant to open, controlled by this, maybe? There's another teddy bear cam. Lovely looking toilet. The lift eventually closed. Did find the wallet in here. Like what did we get in here? We came in here. I can open it, but what does that reveal to me? And timed out a second time? I'm sorry, it is random, I promise. There was a tape in there. Creepy things about a boy named Danny. Got bloody handprint paint. Where the videos were, but we don't have all of the videos to complete the puzzle. Let me just quick. The Bible for some reason. Not interactable. Holy Bible. Like, why is there a Bible in the drawer that doesn't do anything, but you can interact with it for some reason? radio equipment behind this wall, but I don't have the ability to open it yet because I'm missing tapes. I'm missing 2 tapes. I don't think there's anything there either. You're locked. Leaves the floor with the piano. Interestingly, I can still interact with this. Why would I still be able to interact with this? Good job on killing me. Congratulations, you get pinned. Nobody's done that in ages. Good job, mate. Team effort, but good job, mate. I've not pinned somebody to do that in ages. Kara went through a phase. Happily Ever Kara went through a phase of getting that like every stream. Dude, I am happy when people interact with my redeems that frequently. Wrong in this house. Okay, I'm beginning to feel like I've missed something in the pool room. Like, there's some obvious solution to this puzzle that I'm just not seeing. Like this.
Good morning, Chim.
Yes, like that.
Today's dad joke. Can a frog jump higher than a house? Well, of course. Houses can't jump. Have a good day.
Thank you, Kirst. Welcome back. There's this really big room. Like, really big room. Got a swimming pool in it. Really, it's really wonderful, right? I can't... I might be lost. I feel like I've missed something really small that's not causing any level of progression. Like, what is that rose table about? Is there a key that I've missed on a table somewhere? Maybe I'm just fucking blind. Maybe that's actually the problem. I might actually just be blind. Why is this interactable? Jump, bitch. You can walk into the pool. Oh, I got an achievement. Break a leg. Prepare for a dive. Imagine if I'd walked the rest of the game with a limp. Anyway, sorry. Now I need to put this frickin' sickle that I literally couldn't see in this. Oh. I'm gonna get some food and take sleep. I might be high. Chat, I might be high. The pool room attacked me with drugs. Holy shit on a biscuit. Fucking hell, my goddamn cunty ball bag. If you've been affected by the swearing in today's stream, I'm sorry. But it's kind of inevitable. Suddenly, a maze. Thank you for the hydrate, but I am out of fluids. Oh, a door that opened by itself. That's completely regular. Is anybody else incredibly itchy? Oh, good news. There's no secret magical maze in there now. Okay, that doesn't resolve the problem of the fact that I still don't know where the third tine is. Why do I feel it's related to this? This has been standing out to me the entire time. I can't jump. Okay, let's do another loop of the frickin'... Has there always been a door here? Was there always a door here? Oh, fuck. Okay, the outside is immovable. It's incredible how you get it into that position and then your brain just sort of locks it in. Like, I think I've got that right. I just need to find the outer position for it. Nice! All it took was me to do an entire loop of the house before I realized that I'd missed an entire door of the swimming. Okay, okay, you won the tentacle. It is a tine of a trident. What is it going to do? Is it going to kill me? I was ready to be like, wow, it did nothing. How anticlimactic. Spare me, brother. Desire consumes thee. Thy mercy ebbs low. Hello? Oh. It's the other side of that mirror room. I knew that that was a thing. I need to pick up this to see if I can... That's for the camera. That's for the... Oh! That's very normal. I thought you wanted... I thought you'd want to see this before it gains traction. She's serious, Duke. I can try to slow things down if needed. Let me know if you need what you need from me. Also, if there's any space left on the last voyage, I'd love to be part of it in a bigger way. Zara Good. I like it when you look at me. To whom it may concern, I'm writing to fondly document my experience of the last voyage, casting process, and the repeated mistreatment I endured under Lamp Black Productions. Good evening, Viking, Chim, and chat. Good evening, you sexy calculator. I hope you're ready to be freaked out. Okay, so Laura Bailey betrayed the blonde woman. And then because the blonde woman was seemingly like this blonde woman was seemingly addicted to drugs. And Laura Bailey betrayed them. How did you get my selfie? I'm in the bushes right now. I think I need to go to the projector room. I see the walls you build.
I see the walls you build, Chase. Around your body, around your soul. I know how to open them. You just have to listen. Let me in. Let me guide you. If you trust me, if you let me, I can show you things no one else can. Let me in, Chase. Let me in.
Okay, I was about to do my patent pending back out for the night and leave you on a cliffhanger, but I'll be brutally honest, I want to know what's in the projector room. So, I'm not leaving. I want to know what's in the projector room. Hello? So, this is where that red... I have another media drive. No, the media drive will go into the splicer. Okay. What's on the TV? Blue Moon. I don't want to splice it. I want to watch it, and I'm pretty sure the moon and the sun will go together. Previous ones. But we don't have one to go. Blue Moon. Give me Blue Moon. Give me Blue Moon, chat. Give me Blue Moon.
Oh, Willie, you and your sweet words.
Well, that told me literally nothing. Okay, we have splice technology, so I'm going moon and sun. Star power. Still don't know who Leah goes with. I don't have a spliceable with Leah yet. Watch that. Play. Still, I want to buy a leather
7 roses,
overcoat.
2 glasses, 1 knot, and 0 cares in the world.
Oh, Willie. You always speak such sweet words, but many a honeyed promise melts in the rising sun.
I mean it. Every word. I got no other anchor in the whole of the Mississippi.
That can't be true.
What's haunting you, Marion?
The wine, the roses. You? I fear I could be any old saloon singer sitting on this seat, and I can't bear the thought. Because I do love you, Willie.
I don't believe you.
All your hard work, your loyalty must be to the whistle stop, to Patrick. What about his promise to make you captain?
I will be kept. And your voice, beautiful Marion, will echo across the river forever.
More sweet words. Anyone would follow you to the end. But what happens when the river meets the sea?
By golly, we set sail. We start over. Atop the waves, we look at the horizon, and we never look back.
Stop. You'll pull me under with talk like that. Just don't make a promise you can't keep.
7 roses, 2 glasses, 1 night, and 0 cares in the world.
That's a reference to the rose puzzle that we've not dealt with yet. And now there's a knock on the door. What's in the room? Would you shut up? And there, dear friends, is the key to the paintings. Which, very quickly, I'm pretty sure I know where that goes. And I at least have a place to go next time. Swear to God, if you're going to make me shit myself, please. Actually, no, there's no better place to shit yourself than a bathroom. Let's be honest. Like, if I was going to poop my pants, why would I not do it in the bathroom? I don't have a reflection! It blatantly, I feel like it wanted me to come in here, so when I leave, it's now going to trigger something. Marek, you made me jump again. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
What are you doing to me? What was that about? Okay. Good game. Really good game. I'm going to be playing some more of this tomorrow on stream. Yeah, it was fun. I had a really nice time. I haven't played a horror game. That was about making you jump, of course. I have not played a horror game on stream in quite some time. When I got started on Twitch, I used to play a shit ton of horror games. I got to a point with them where I'd run out of the high-quality ones that I wanted to play. And there's been quite a deficit since. So the fact that I picked this up launch day and stream specially to play it, I hope that shows I had a really nice time. I had a really nice time. It's nice to get back into a puzzle game like this. I've really enjoyed peak speedrunning. Peak speedrunning probably isn't going away there anytime soon. I want to get my time down to 30 minutes. That is the target. If I can get it to 30, I will consider retirement. Baldur's Gate 3 is not going away. I will be playing some more of that. If there's time on Saturday, I will play some, but I have a collaboration with Nats and Kine. So Baldur's Gate, maybe Saturday, definitely Sunday if not. And we're just going to get this out of the way, as it's not a long game. I'm a bit concerned that when I go live tomorrow, there's not going to be a full 2 hours to play, considering I've done 3 this evening. But it took us some time to get between puzzles, especially because I missed that entire door and the scythe in the bathhouse. Oh, anyway. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Thank you for joining me here this evening. It's been fun. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. Send a peak run. If not, I've already sent a peak run. I sent the 49 minutes. I'm considering how long they're seemingly taking in and how active that category of speedrunning is getting. I sent the 49-minute one, knowing full well that will have been my second improvement on the trot. I just want to get in the top 100 because as soon as I'm in the top 100, I can tweet out a message. Not that I use Twitter anymore. I can send out a message that says, "Hey, look at me! I'm in the top 100 of speedrunners of peak." And then that information will probably go very quickly out of date in the space of about 3 days. But good. Yeah, 30 minutes is the target. I want to get it down to 30. 30 seems doable. So very quickly, because this is completely related to a completely different game. Been doing some peak speed running, really enjoying it, having a very nice time. Somebody on another Discord in another Discord said I'm getting really good at the fundamentals, and I think that's what's required because a lot of people in that community, the speedrunning community of peak, they lock in one map, they learn that map, and that's how they get really good times. There aren't that many speedrunners on the list at the moment that are doing the daily maps. So every time I've beat my own personal record in peak, it's been on a map that I've had zero practice on. And I kind of like that as a thing. So if I can continue to improve those fundamentals, hopefully I'll be able to get my time shorter and shorter and shorter. And 30 is the target. So if anybody was hoping that peak was going away anytime soon, really sorry to disappoint you, but it's probably here to stay for at least a little bit longer. Especially as they're continuously adding content to it. Cannibalism coming very soon too, which just... I want to eat my friends. I want to eat my friends, chat, and I think you want to see me eat my chat. I'm really glad you exist. Thank you for joining me. We've gone a little bit over time. Almost a full hour over time. It is Thursday. It is a school night. I will be going to work tomorrow, and then I'll be live at my usual time, 9 p.m. Probably going to play this in its entirety tomorrow. I'm probably just going to go until we're done, so it might be a late stream tomorrow if there's a shit ton of the game I've not seen yet. We'll just see how it goes. I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm really proud of you for existing as well. I'm really glad you exist, but I'm really proud of you for existing. As the world seems determined to self-implode upon itself, political, economical, social, all over the map, we're all going to hell in a handbasket. And the fact that you are still living as best as you possibly can on a daily basis is really important to me, and honestly something that should be celebrated. So proud of you for being alive. I am the person that struggles to get out of bed at the best of times, and the fact that you are still here, the fact that you are still going is really important. I will never ask you to be okay, because okay is massively subjective, but I would like you to focus on that existence, because I would like you to stick around for as long as possible. So on that subject, a couple of reminders. You do not need to be in chat. No, you do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. What I would love you to do is focus on that existence. Continue to live as best as you possibly can. Never feel down on the manner in which you are keeping yourself going. And if my content can make that existence any better, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's at this point of the stream, ask if anybody would like to type the word fuck into chat. It's a sort of an energy that we're putting out into the universe in 2025. Just type the word fuck. But you can also take that a few steps further, because fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a positive or a negative. You can fucking go. I fucking love Neil Newbon. I don't know that much about Ben Starr, but fucking hell, Ben Starr's doing well in this game as well. Or you can turn it into a negative, or sort of adjacent to a negative. You can say, fuck the Trump administration, fuck Elon Musk, fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the welfare state and immigration, and basically everything else. Fuck anxiety, fuck depression, fuck intolerance, fuck losing people too soon, fuck avoidable disability, fuck chronic illness. Ugh, fuck, basically. Fuck. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to raid out. If you are subscribed, please drop a raid emote wherever I end up sending you. And if you are unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in chat. Is the word that I was trying to say in my brain. Star's live with Final Fantasy 9. Oh, Jesse Cox is playing Dead Take. There is actually somebody else on my list playing Dead Take now. When I went live, I was surprised that nobody else was playing it. I'm going to raid into Stat next. They are playing Baldur's Gate. Well, that's unfortunate, because you know who I had just started to say I was going to raid?
Stat next just raided.
I had literally just finished the sentence. I'm going to raid into Stat next, because they're playing Baldur's Gate 3. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and tonight we've been playing a game with a bunch of famous voice actors in it called Dead Take. One being Neil Newbon, voice actor for Astarion. Another being Ben Starr, voice actor for Clive from Final Fantasy 16. It's been real good. Actually, if either of those things interest you, Neil Newbon. I didn't say newborn. I said Newbon. I've been very specific, saying Neil Newbon. I'm being very specific. You did that? I didn't. Like, I didn't. Listen, I saw Neil Newbon was in it, and I said we're raiding Chimken. It's been so good. Honestly, it's been so good. And part of me is happy that you've arrived late because I'm about to raid out. It's been so good that I want you to go into it full knowledge that you should play it, and I'm glad I've not spoiled anything for you. If you like Neil Newbon, love it. Silly bits, drop your R's anyway. Nobody can know for sure. So you just watched it and proved that I didn't say it, didn't it? I love a raid train. Let's go. The problem is you jumped out at me on the list, and now I can't think of who I want to raid. We are going to raid Car. Oh, I've got a sore spot on my head. And everyone, Newborn. Fort King Govey, welcome in, and thank you the first time chat. I mean, I don't know about you, Merrick. I was born fully clothed. I was wearing a tiny suit and tie. I'm sorry. Fine. Now I have to properly think about it. Your one was easy, right? Your one was easy. I was gonna raid you. And then I was gonna be like, I want to avoid spoilers, so I need to leave really quickly. Sometimes raids are just... Sometimes you just want a raid to be quick. I also need to go before that. I'm struggling today. Why am I struggling? I'm not usually as bad as this. We are going to raid Kara. I mean, yeah, but we always raid Kara. I was trying to raid something different, but we will raid Kara.
Cluck cluck. Someone has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
Thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is massively appreciated. We'll raid Kara, I suppose. We always raid Kara. I like to raid new people sometimes. Kara is jumping out. Go. I will be back tomorrow at the same time, which was 3 hours ago. Wherever you are on the planet, 3 hours ago, that's my usual go live time on a weeknight. I hope to see some of you again. I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I have, and you're all very, very pretty. I'll see you tomorrow.